Welcome to Bella's Bargains, where everything is from the Dollar Tree. And why? Because everything at the Dollar Tree is $1, people. $1. This is Effingham. My cow. He co-hosts with me sometimes. Hope you'll stick around and consider subscribing. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. Now you can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. She'd been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go. But she forgot her medication, and she staggered out the door into the snow. When we found her the next morning, Christmas morning rather, at the scene of the attack, she had hoof prints on her forehead and incriminating claw marks on her back. Oh, sing it. You guys ready? Come on, sing it with me. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. Now you can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now we're all so proud of Grandpa. He's been taking it so well. See him in there watching football, drinking beer and playing cards with Cousin Mel. It's not Christmas without Grandma. All the family's dressed in black. And we just can't help but wonder, should we open up her gifts or take them back? Take them back, 'cause Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. Now you can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. It's a horrible song. Hi guys, welcome to Bella's Bargains. My name is Amy, and that is called Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, but who sings it? Well, I know who sings it. But it's an awful song. I mean, yeah, it's humorous. Now there's no goose on the table, and the pudding in it made of figs, and the blue and silver candles that would just have matched the color in Grandma's wig. All right, okay, hey, guess what today is? Today is number 4 in 25 days of Christmas. That's right, 25 straight days of Christmas crafts. And we are in day number 4. If this is your first time here, consider sticking around and subscribing. Hi, besties. I'm so glad you're back here with me. Today's second video. Today you get two, count them, one, not one, but 2. So I had my shopping haul earlier, and now day 4 of our 25 days of Christmas. So I hope you guys are recognizing something. I'm trying to make these very easy. Like, it's easy. Like, we can all do them. And they don't take a whole bunch of time. And that was sort of the goal with this, was just to do 25 things. Walk into the Dollar Tree, you can make some really beautiful things with it. So the reason I sang Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer was because in my haul from earlier today, I bought the acrylic reindeer, which, by the way, acrylic pieces, my gosh, they're pretty expensive if you go to one of the major department stores or something. The acrylic pieces are really expensive. But these were $1, people, $1. And I had this idea, so I put it all together, and I hope you guys like this. Now, this is what I would call a centerpiece. Like, I would definitely say this was a Christmas centerpiece. It would look gorgeous on the center of a table, and I hope you guys love it. Can you see it well enough with all my stuff back there? All right, this is one of the mirror squares wall hangings, and then I have the funky trees that they made. By the way, I took part of the tree off and put it here. So I have a silver. Look, this is very contemporary looking, isn't it? Wish I had a background to put behind me so you guys. Yeah, I don't. Anyway, I think you can see it. So all I've done is glued the reindeer on. I didn't do anything to the reindeer, by the way. This is so simple. I didn't embellish anything. I just put everything together. So started with the wall mirror. So white, like this is very white contemporary Christmas. This is one of the luminous, whatever their votive candles are, just placed in the center there. I didn't glue that down because, of course, you know, candles burn out and you have to put something else on there. These 2 trees are the funky ones. I love these bottle brush trees. I swear they must watch my channel because I did this to my Halloween trees on my Halloween city. And then they came out with these. But what I did was I took them off the base, this base here, and just glued them down directly. But notice, I want you guys to notice something. When I'm building a craft like this, is it's levels. So you notice the silver tree is higher than the white tree, and this reindeer is taller than this reindeer. The back reindeer I have sitting, I'm gonna take the candle off just so I can show you guys. The back reindeer I have sitting inside, like in the right on the mirror, and then the second reindeer is on. I glued him on top so that we had some height differential. Super important when you're doing a piece. So I've told you guys before, it's angles when you're decorating. So my high point is the silver tree, and look, it comes down like that. That's what makes it really visually appealing, FYI. So starting here, this is the point. Okay, so because I did this on not straight like this, I did it on a diamond angle, but it goes forward, and even joy, the levels of the candle and joy go, it's just like, boom, come down. All right, so, and then the joy, all I did was just dab a little hot glue on there. Here's the thing, that's probably gonna come off pretty easily. So if you wanted to, I didn't do this, but you could take like maybe a white little pearl and put behind there as like something to hold it. I didn't, I just dabbed some white glue just to show you could do it that way. But a little pearl would probably work actually pretty well. You know, one of the white pearls, and glue it on there and then glue that onto it to keep it. But I kind of liked it. I have it slightly leaning back. Can you see that? There you go, like that. Slightly leaning back. So look at it from all these angles, right? I mean, it's a great centerpiece. Here's the thing. I've stuck one candle in the middle, but you could surround this with candles. The greatest thing about candles and a mirror piece like this is the reflection of light is beautiful. I should take a picture. Where's it dark? Where could I take a picture where it's dark? I'm gonna try and take a picture for you in a dark area so you can see the reflection of the light off of the mirror. Anyway, I love this piece. I think it's very beautiful. If I was giving it away, I would put the pearls there just to keep that joy, make sure it doesn't just come off, because it would probably come off pretty easily if I tapped it, because I just did a little dab of glue. Anyway, I hope you guys love this, but I did glue down my trees and my reindeer. They're glued down, not the candle, because that's gonna burn out and you have to put a new one in there. All right, I'm gonna take it out one more time because I want to show you guys the mirror piece that I used. It's one, see those? It's one of those, which almost has a star design in the middle, right? These are still there. I've seen them 1,000 times. I bought mine months ago, but they're still there. I hope you guys like this. I really like this, and it was so easy. Also, the leftover, as you're messing with the trees like drop their sparkles, so you'll notice I sprinkled it on the mirror. I just sprinkled it on there. It's a little extra festive little snow-like. All right, it's kind of my little snow scene. Hope you guys like it. Now you can watch the video how I did this. Let me know what you guys think. From your singing crafty crafter, happy hunting at your local Dollar Tree. Let me know at the end if you absolutely love this or not. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Thumbs up also, don't forget. Enjoy the rest of the video. All right, for this video, I'm using the 2 reindeer that I just got. I'm gonna use one of these mirror square things, all from the Dollar Tree, of course. I think I might use this. It's just like a little votive holder. I have some of their votives from Luminescence or whatever it is. These 2 bottle brush trees, which I love because they're like twisted up. And then I'm thinking about using one of the words like believe, joy, or peace. I'm not sure which one to like sort of get it all together. Anyway, we're just gonna put this all together and make a really beautiful centerpiece. This is so easy. All we're doing is removing tags. So let's unwrap that mirror and take the tag off the bottom of this. I didn't end up using that, of course. But you could, just as an FYI, it's something that you could add to it. Put a candle in there. And then all I did, you guys, was just play with how I wanted to put these things on there. And I did like the reindeer, I knew instantly what I was going to do. So the holder of the Christmas tree didn't fit in there. But I didn't want the wood anyway, really. And so in the end, I just decided to like unscrew the trees from there and see what and put them in that way. Then I started playing with the words. So peace was too big, and I didn't want to go square like that. As you can see, I'm trying to arrange it where peace is on the front end of it. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the way it looked. So I didn't do that. And then I decided I wasn't going to use a word because I just didn't like the way it looked. And and I was like, maybe I'll use joy. I don't know. So I just went back to finagling with this. And I knew that I liked that diamond. I liked it on the turn. So just bent the bottom of the tree down like so that it would sort of have a flat bottom. And then the white one, I decided to cut it down. And so I just stuck my wire cutters in there and just went back and forth, and eventually it came off. There we go. And now I have a much smaller tree. So I did the same thing. I put the bottom of it like sort of down. Then I started gluing. So just a little bit of hot glue on their 3 legs that actually are down, and then put them in their place, and then started putting the Christmas trees in their place, and the votive. I do not glue that down. I decided to take that out. I think that was a wise decision. I think it was just too busy with the star votive holder. So then I decided to put the silver tree in the back. It's the taller tree, and then the white tree, which I made a little bit shorter because I took some of it off. And then took that little ball that I had, or the little leftover piece, and sort of balled it up. Like it's just like a little, it's like a bottle brush tumbleweed. Not sure. I also grabbed some other little Christmas trees to see if they would work. It didn't work. This was simple. It just looked good, so simple. And then, as you can see, I just did a little dab of hot glue for the joy on there. But again, you could use the pearls, which would probably work better. All right, I hope you like this. I think it's really beautiful. Thanks,